Morning on 30th of September, Monday. Just doing my little clickety click. Groundhog Day. Here we are again on a Monday. Right. So what I've got going out, I'll talk about my September goal and my October goals. So actually, hi Dawn. I take it you can hear and see me okay. This weekend I've only got 12 going out. I did the last post from Friday morning as usual, but I am quite happy with my sales actually. Hi Mike. I'm quite happy, and I felt like I worked hard last week. I felt, that the summer with the kids being off, I couldn't put my all into it, and I really feel like, although the whole year has been a bit shocking, there's so many things that were going on this year that, I had flipping eye illness and couldn't drive and all the rest of it. And then I was like, all out, my mojo was out, and I didn't think I could find stuff anymore. And I went off track, and then I spent too much on the wrong stuff. And I'll tell you, it's been a right old year. But I feel like I'm back on track. And last week I started, for a couple of weeks from picking up. It's been like, the old days where I picked up stuff I liked picking up rather than overthinking it and thinking, there's not enough profit in that or whatever. And I think it's reflected in, it's not the numbers of sales, but I certainly feel, the profit is better, I think. Right, who else then? Hi, Karen. Hi, Susie. Word up. Lex. I was going to just call you Biscuit then. Word up, Biscuit. Morning, Julie. Morning, Bronwyn. Sales are balls in Australia. I'm being really careful with my swear words. Hi, Indy. Lex is listening to a bit of Pixies. Where did I see them? At Brixton Academy a few years ago, and at Reading. Hi, Andrea. Hi, DBG. Hi, Jason. Oh, it's a bit sunshiny, isn't it? Nothing much I can do about that. We don't have any coverings on our windows because it goes out to the garden. So I'll just have a bit of a disappearing white face. Oh, that helps, doesn't it? There we go. Right. So where am I? I haven't even checked where I am with listings. That is useless, isn't it? Come on. Well, actually, I can tell you, I think it's something like I'm on something like 920 listings. Watches are a bit by the by because I've just ended loads. I ended a couple of hundred last week, and I've just ended 100. I think it was 183 this morning, and done sell similar. Because last week I noticed with a couple of hundred that had no watches that I relisted, that I did a sell similar, they picked up watches straight away, like a handful of them. And I thought, that's interesting. They've obviously, the visibility has been increased. So I've done a load more this morning of the actual ones with watches. Saw the Pixies in 89, Jason. Where did you see them? I'm trying to think. Probably couldn't. Oh, yeah, actually. Wasn't at Brixton Academy, was it, in 89? That could have outfit with me, actually. Maybe a bit later. Hi, Lainey, and hi, just me. DBG, born in 89. Go away. Right. So, September, the goal was to get to 1,000 listings. Clearly, I didn't manage that. However, I am actually well chuffed because I was on 727 listings, and to get to 920 in September shows I've been pulling my finger out. I'm quite happy with that. So I imagine in October I'll naturally get to 1,000 listings. So quite happy with that. October goals. I have decided I'm going to set myself a sourcing budget. I imagine we all have very different budgets if you keep to a budget. To be honest, I've never set myself a sourcing budget before. And I think like over the summer, because I just thought, oh, well, I'll just snipe stuff online, and I hardly was getting anywhere. I spent far too much money on stock. I mean, hopefully it will come back, but you've got to have the balance, haven't you, between what you're spending and what's coming in as you're going along. So yeah, if you're comfortable saying if you have a budget, what it is, then let me know. I know it's going to be different on whether you're in the north, the south, where you source, but I've literally never set one, and I don't quite know where to put a budget, where to set it, what's actually reasonable, because I just never have. I think it would help me. There's a local auction, a monthly local auction. I'm going to investigate that this month. Hi Pink Harpy, 32 more listings to do. Karen, well done. Karen tried to spend less than 10% of takings, but minimum 40 on 4 weeks. Freaking heck. I'm too embarrassed to even say. I don't even know what I spent in some months, but I know last month that I'll have to tell you privately, I'm literally embarrassed how much I spent on stock. Budget of indie chick, budget of £100 a week for $750 of gross sales per week. Yeah, I've been spending way too much. Hi George. Because you're like me, I don't budget, so I'll buy it. Yeah, that's what I've been like. Yeah, I like mental I've been spending on. Anyway, and then my other goal is going to be to list in value. I've got an offer. Some people, it's 20 quid for a cross stitch as well. I'll take that. Some people might not think this is a lot, the £500 a week of value, but for me, it's not. Again, it's not the listing; it's the finding enough stock quick enough. Indie, sourcing from car boots, exactly. You see, I buy a lot from Chaz's or online. Yeah. Karen, but if you're trying to grow your store, it's not possible to stick to such a strict budget. Well, I've never budgeted, and I think it's freaking obvious to me now that I've been spending too much. Julie, if it's cheap, you buy it. Yes, it's not always cheap here. Don't know where you are, Julie, but yeah. You probably know from some of my hauls, like some stuff I've been getting recently has been cheaper, but I'll go and, it's 12 quid, say, for a cashmere jumper or something. You get the money back, but it's how quickly. So yeah, let's see what sold this weekend. Yeah, I'm pretty happy actually. And we were in Cardiff this weekend, had a great time there. Oh, and so I'm going to do a Welsh haul possibly tomorrow of all my little bits and bobs I got from there. So I'll let you know if I know what I paid for it. Just read this. Susie, my partner's given me the green light to shop till I drop. Says we'll find room for the stock. Oh, that's nice. That's really supportive. So it's a Paul and Shark. 42. I think it's an XL or something. Short sleeved shirt. Cardiff is ace actually. I don't know what I was expecting. I was not expecting it to be as big as it is, and large scale. And there was it was quite buzzy actually. There were a lot of bars where it was right out onto the street, and they had the heater things, but not just you have a few in Reading, but it was like bar after bar. There's so many people out and about. I was like, what? This is it was really good. Sorry. Right, I'll concentrate. Yes, so I paid a £5 for this, and somebody made an offer to me actually for 22, and that's all good. So I accepted that. They took a little while to pay, but I imagine they offered before they'd got paid and then paid me when they got paid. But I knew I wasn't doing a In fact, no, it must have been Friday morning. So I just thought, well, I'm not going to chase them because I won't be posting until Monday. Jason, my budget is anything left over at the end of the month after bills are covered? Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I've been doing naughtiness with my budget. Well, I've had no budget. Hi, Thailand Heron. Oh, it's stock. Yeah. The thing you can do, Susie, is try and buy smaller to store stuff. You know, that's why I like the cross stitch and the ties and the jewellery. Speaking of which, cross stitch show. I did pay. See, this is an example. This is an example. It's a Janlin, and I paid £9.75 for this, guessing that I've got that online, and it went for £20.50 on offer. I might add. Somebody must have offered to me. Spending too much. I mean, I've got the money back and I've got a profit, but don't want to be working like that all the time because they don't sell. You know, they're not quick sellers generally. So don't really want to be doing that. Oh, and one thing to mention, excuse me, Lainey, could you not have a changing percentage budget based on your sales from the week before? Oh, I hadn't thought about that. That's something to think about. Hi, Al. Indeed, doll's house curtains. Apparently there was a program on last night about doll's houses and, you know, because like it's that old thing, isn't it? It's collectors where collectors will pay right up for the, you know, miniature stuff. Did somebody tell me about that? Because I put a picture of some miniatures we saw in Cardiff Museum yesterday. Oh my God, I just love that miniature, like the little miniature Limoges and little tiny tea sets and that. Oh, I love that stuff. So yeah, this is, you've seen this before. It's a Liberty Art Fabrics tie. I got a load of these, £5.50 each. And it went for 20 quid. Plus shipping. I charge shipping on everything. Desigual, me and Desigual don't really get on, to be honest. It looks all fabulous and quirky, but these t-shirty things do not sell for me. So I've had this a little while. I don't know what I paid for it. Not too much. I know I got it from a Chazza. And it went on offer, I think, or somebody offered to me or something or other for 15 quid. It's gone. I've got a few more of these, but they've just been hanging around. So, oh my word, this cashmere jumper, I paid for this, £9.50, and it went actually for 35 in the end. This is generally where I start. You know, if it's decent condition cashmere, it's a Marks and Sparks one, then yeah. I'd sent out an offer of 30. A lady contacted me on Friday and said, I've missed the offer, can you send it again? I sent it again, and there's definitely a problem with the sending of offers because if you miss it, there seems to be no way of finding it again. So she then messaged me. I thought, that's weird. She said she's been paid that night, so she, you know, can I reoffer? So I reoffered. And then on Saturday, I think I had a message from her saying, oh, did you see my request or something about could you reoffer? And I said, yeah, I have reoffered. I said, and it won't let me offer again because I've done the, you know, you only get so many times you can do it. And because I'd offered to her, I couldn't even change the listing to knock a £5 off because it was waiting, because I sent an offer out on it. I couldn't revise the listing. So she went, oh, that's a shame, and just bought it anyway. But it's quite annoying, really. And I thought, I'm not offering to fanny around with refunds. I've offered to her twice. So, yeah, 35. Bang. So what's this? Oh, yeah, I did like this. I love these floral prints. This is Tommy Hilfiger, and I remember, I think I got this in Exeter, actually. I don't know if I know how much I paid for it, but it would have been about, oh, I do. I was going to say about £5, but it was £5.50. Went for 20. That's all fine. It was, when did we go to Exeter though? It's been on a few months, good few months. Yeah, it's quite a shirty, God, it is a very shirty sales weekend, actually. Oh, sometimes goes in email. Yeah, but do you mean email? Do you mean because it's not in the messages, like on eBay messages, because I was getting offers through, and then when I thought, oh, it pops up. If you click on it immediately, you're fine. But then if you go to look for it later, it's not in the eBay messages. Pink Harpy, my challenge this week is to bundle tops, t-shirts to clear. Yeah, can't bother with tops. Yeah, I mean, I do men's shirts. Funny enough, I've picked up some tops recently, but they've been like Easter and Noki and Fabindia. So you kind of know that you're right with those, but I'm really picky with tops now. Going to experiment with sourcing dresses, skirts and trousers. Yeah. Funnily enough, yeah, speaking of, I'd love shirts to come back in. This is a Gant, but it's a ladies. I mean, I have much better luck selling Gant men's. I've had this forever. No idea what I paid for it. And I took an offer of £9.50 on it to get rid. It must be over a year I've had that on. It's only survived this long because I thought, oh, it's Gant, someone's going to want it. So, bye-bye. Right. Is anyone bird? Is anyone bird of shorts, shirts? Yeah. God, it's been a long morning already. Oh, into actual email. That's interesting. Yeah, Karen's going to be on after me, I think. Andrea told a customer I'd reduce the price for once and her offer because her offer expired. Yeah, but she asked to buy for less. In the meantime, it's all full price. Yeah. Oh, I see, Karen. Yeah, because I'm not very good. My emails. Yeah, if I go in, I just block delete. If I see it's eBay, I just block delete. So I hadn't noticed that. I don't go into my emails much. I think emails are dying. I'd rather people Facebook Messenger me or something. Yes, Shirty McShirty. We've got a barber. One of my faves, obviously. It's called a barber tartan, something or other. Dress tartan. Oh, I've picked up an interesting Scottish thing like that. I'm going to show my Welsh fool, actually. Yeah, dress tartan. And I paid, I think that's £6. Yes, this is a nice markup. And it went for 30. And that was an offer to Watcher because these are generally on, I think, because these are generally on at 35. And I've been offering to Watcher, just knocking fivers off left, right, and centre. So I think that was what that was. Oh, yeah, just to mention. So although I've stopped all of my promoted listings, I can't speak this morning, one item, because of course, if it was somebody that was watching your item back when the promotion you'd promoted, it will still count as, it will still take the promoted fee off of you. And I think that goes on possibly for a month. So one item still actually managed to go unpromoted, which was that cashmere jumper, actually. Oh, no, sorry, it's another cashmere jumper here. Oh, yeah, and this is even more balls. A, it's gone unpromoted, but B, I think I cocked up when I was I've put best offer. That's the other thing I've done recently is I've put best offer on a lot of things. And I have had offers coming through, some reasonable ones that I can accept. But I think I've cocked up with my, somehow with my, because I was doing it in blocks with what I was willing to accept automatically, because I've automatically accepted was 25 on this cashmere jumper. Do I know what I paid for it? Don't know what I paid for it actually, so it might be pretty old. But yeah, 25. Now, this is actually quite red, although it looks orange there. But yeah, 25 that's gone for. So I normally would have tried to get 30. And then I think this is the last thing. Is that right? No, it's not. So I talk bull. There's stuff hiding then. Oh, there's stuff up there. That's why. There's stuff everywhere. So, a Me&M dress, which I paid £4.40 for. And that was an offer to me, I think, of £24. And I just grabbed that. It looks a bit wrinkly. Yeah, I'll show you the label. It's like a work dress then. There we go. yeah, so happy with that as well. I think it was up there trying to drop some wrinkles out for one of the posts. Hasn't worked. And then, so you'll have seen, yeah, I did a haul the other week where I got 2 of these pink wool blankets. They weren't Whitney down, they were just wool blanket, and I got 2 of them for 50p each, and this sold for £25, so I was well chuffed with that. Well chuffed. Yeah, going well, the blankets at the moment. Oh, itchy. And then, right, I think this is my last thing. And my favourite thing. So tough with this. I mean, partly because, I mean, A, it's a great sale, great profit, but also because I've been buying a fair amount of jewellery, I've actually managed to sell a bit of jewellery. I'm chuffed to bits because I'm like, oh, I need to check this is actually going to work. Yeah, blankets. So I think I showed you this. Might have been on Lex's channel even. I can't remember. I showed it somewhere when we were doing the jewellery show and tell. But this little jade pendant, so I picked it up for 50p in a little pot, and I was investigating. I was like, oh, is it just glass? But it's slightly colder than glass, so you can hold it against your neck, and also it's you probably can't see. It's not clear. It's a bit more fuzzy. So that indicated to me when I was investigating that it was jade. The other thing was the clasp is 18 karat gold plate, and I thought you wouldn't do that with glass. So there were a lot of things that I thought, right, I think this is jade. So yeah, 50p, and it's off £25. So, and yeah, I mean, can you imagine a whole pot of those? Zero space it would take. I mean, you're not always going to find that sort of thing for 50p. I was surprised. I just picked it up thinking it's pretty, it's green, and it's 50p. But and that was in a chazza. So anyway, it's also given me a bit of like, oh, I think I might be all right with the jewellery. DBG, I threw 4 vintage wool blankets in the bin a couple of years ago because they smelled musty. Yeah, well, you need to be able to get the must out, but which you probably could if you aired them long enough. Yeah, well, you know, this is the time of year because I sold also. Oh, freaking out! I sold the blue merino wool one in the week as well that I showed on a haul, I think, and that went for. I think I sold that for 35, and I spent £2 on that. That's right. It would have been from I think if I did a car boot haul, got it from the car boot, and it sold within about the week, I think. I mean, it's blanket time, isn't it? Yeah, that's the thing with jewellery, isn't it? It's can be quite long tail. Ask me in a couple of months when I'm going, I've got jewellery coming up out of my ears now and I can't sell it. Oh, hi, Sue. Yep, see you later. Heather, right, I'm just going. I'm afraid I'm going to have to watch back. Yeah, oh, however, actually, maybe later because I think, Karen, are you on now? Karen's either on now or shortly. So we have someone else to listen to for listing or what have you. Yeah, and maybe tomorrow I might do my Welsh haul. So yeah, good luck everybody. Have lovely sales today. Oh, Karen's just got to go for a wee, then she'll be on. Yeah, see you later.